black fungus first attacks the eyes and nose.
Whole eye gone.
Surgery can stop it spreading into a patient's brain. But usually, even surgery is not enough to deal with this deadly infection. Adesh Kumar contracted COVID 6 weeks ago. Fortunately, he made a quick recovery. But just 3 weeks later, his life changed.
ऐसा है जी, यहाँ से और यहाँ तक सुन हो गया, पता नहीं चल रहा था ऐसे सुन। उसके बाद में मैं जब कुछ खा रहा था तो ये मुंह तिरछा हो गया थोड़ा सा।
Adesh, a diabetic, has been at a specialist private hospital for 22 days. Today, he's waiting for his 15th surgery. Each time the surgeons remove the fungus from the tissue inside his nose, it reappears within about 24 hours.
एक्स्ट्रा लोग बाहर निकल जाओ.
But Adesh is one of the lucky ones. Many patients have to have their eyes removed to stop the rot entering their brain.
स्माइल करो, हंसो थोड़ा सा, हंसो. गुड गुड. दिस इज लेफ्ट साइडेड फेशियल पैल्सी. दिस आई इज नॉट वर्किंग. कुछ दिख रहा है इससे? अब
क्या खुलने की कोशिश कर रही है मरीज?
खुल रही है पहले से, लेकिन दिख नहीं रहा है. तो ही इज हैविंग ब्लैक फंगस इन लेफ्ट नोज एंड ऑर्बिट. So it is known as rhino-orbital mucormycosis.
India is still in the grips of a deadly second COVID wave. Official numbers of COVID deaths are widely ridiculed for underreporting. But the number of people dying from black fungus has been even harder to track, especially in rural areas. Now, this is a small 25-bed hospital in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Ordinarily, they see one case of mucormycosis or black fungus in a year. But in the last 30 days alone, they've seen 42 cases. And the situation is same elsewhere. Hospitals across the country are reporting a similar spike in the number of cases of black fungus, which is why the Indian government has declared it an epidemic. Dr. Sumit Mrig has been studying black fungus. He says a toxic combination is at play in India. But the key common factors are the Delta strain and diabetes, which has been made worse by the overuse of steroids as a treatment for COVID.
Most of the patients which we were seeing, 100% of them were COVID recovered. Almost 85 to 90% were diabetics. Patients who are diabetics have been at the most receiving end, and let me tell you, 13.6% of Indian population who were pre-diabetics have become diabetics in this second wave because of unscrupulous use of steroids.
Adesh's surgery is going well, but he has other worries. He's also battling a nationwide shortage of the antifungal drug he will need after this operation. His family have already mortgaged their farm as they try to raise 30,000 pounds to meet his medical bills.
सारी मार्केट में स्टॉक आउट था इसका. सो कहीं से मतलब ब्लैक जो करते हैं लोग तो 40,000 बोल रहा है. वैसे नॉर्मली 400 का इंजेक्शन है, मतलब 4,000 का. इसका 40,000 तक हमने पे किया है पर इंजेक्शन.
दिन में कितने लगाने पड़ते हैं?
दिन में मैक्सिमम 4 इंजेक्शन.
I am cleaning with a suction tube.
Back in surgery, Dr. Brijpal Tyagi has treated dozens of cases in the last few weeks alone. He says his job is just to clean and clean. Until that is, the fungus inevitably reappears. And then to start again. He tells me that the lack of antifungal drugs could make matters worse.
कि अगर हम इनएडिक्वेट डोज में एंटीफंगल देंगे तो उस दवाई से रेजिस्टेंस डेवलप करेगा. उस दवाई से रेजिस्टेंस डेवलप करेगा तो वो कम्युनिटी में रेजिस्टेंस डेवलप होगा. तो जो कम्युनिटी में रेजिस्टेंस डेवलप होगा वो हमारे लिए सबके लिए हार्मफुल है, even for other area of world.
As the rest of the world looks on, Adesh is done for today at least. Black fungus has been detected in a handful of countries, but cases abroad are very low, leaving Indians to wonder how this country will recover from one catastrophe after another.